Welcome back. We are going to investigate what has happened to these poor dwarfs. He clearly seems to have been confused. And as we will find out, he wasn't acting out of free will. Good. So apparently they have been ambushed. We will find out a little bit later who did it. Not going to spoil it for now. But we're going to take some of the loot. Specifically the parts that we require. Well, as always, the loot is not very good. Let's get the chest down here, because I don't want to teleport up there. Well, the loot was bad. And let's get the other crate down here. Overall, okay. So, we are making our way further to the south, kind of walking around that camp. The dish that we originally were looking for is to be found over here. The reason why I want to do the south first is there are a couple of ambushes that I'd like to run through and want to play them, actually to gather some experience in my tactician playthrough. I started moving differently, and it turned out that once you defeat the dwarfs and the person that is behind all of their madness, you effectively will get rid of all of the ambushes as well. So we would be losing out on some experience, which of course we wouldn't want to do, right? Good, so we have fought over here already. Next stop will be to go up this mountain ridge. It's basically advised to really look into all of the different mountains here, just to make sure that you are not missing something. Good. We know that this is going to be an ambush. I mean, it's obvious, so might as well prepare for it. Well, and they didn't even continue the dialogue. He stopped the dialogue right away and decided to fight. Interesting. I never had that happen. Normally, they would at least listen to you. Very interesting. So there are a couple of traps here, as you have seen. There are also traps over here. And yeah, really, it doesn't matter all too much because you can just fly up there, which usually you're doing. Respectively, if we can get someone in range, that here might be pretty much over. So let's see. There we go. And there we go. Your totems won't help you guys. It's not gonna matter. Matter of fact, I like the idea of clustering them up. That's gonna be so much fun. Well, apparently the AI did not know how to deal with being teleported down here. So all they are doing is continuing their normal routine, which will mean that they are very soon going to die. Right, so let's see. A little bit of a whirlwind. There we go. A little bit of a knockdown. Triple knockdown. That's value right there. Wow. Oh, wait, double knockdown. Now triple knockdown. And you know what, whilst we're at it, might as well deal some decent magical damage. So, completely overrunning them. Let's try to reach that bugger over there. Normally I would just deal damage with the Sibyl, but since getting them so close to one another seems to be extremely efficient, might as well try to get him in range, which I think we won't be able to do. Yeah, I should have just jumped up there instead and then teleported him down. Anyways, wait a second. We can still go a little bit closer, right? Just need to make sure that we're not stepping into the trap. Well, he's out of sight. Bummer. Traps have been cleared here, so next turn I'll be able to teleport him down. Might as well move over here. Was not the most efficient turn with her, but since none of these guys will be acting this round, it doesn't really matter. Well, there you go. Couple of totems. Interesting. Well, now that they have been significantly injured, might as well use our chance and see if we can freeze them. Well, without their magical armor, they can easily be frozen. So yeah. Unfortunately, I can't reach this guy yet. Too bad. Might as well use the time in order to deal some decent damage over here. That's some kill right over there. And let's see, I still can't reach him, nor do I have any teleportation. Well, that sucks. Might as well begin to assault him with totems. Yep, that works quite well. Good. So since this guy's going to die anyways, let's use our mobility and put an end to this charade here. I am very much not liking him standing up here, so clear no-go. Let's see if we can deal a decent amount of damage. Yeah, little worm, of course. Their totems are actually quite annoying, but the rest is kind of a no-brainer. Oh wow, does he really get one turn? Surprise. His friends are already dead. And he swapped Psychen down? Are you serious? Well, that actually was pretty clever. That indeed was not super clever. Good, so the fight is almost over. We can kill this guy over here. Easy to extra AP. I think the only damage skill which we could do is a trap, and no, that doesn't really work out. Can't teleport ourselves. How much would it cost? Yeah, moving over there is ridiculously expensive, so that's not going to work out. Yeah, that guy is unfortunately not taking enough damage. But you know what? We could still place the incarnate over there and let him finish this guy. Respectively, this totem here, which should be GG. There we go. Perfect. So that was the second ambush. Well-timed ambush. And when we talk to them, they are pretty sorry about what has happened. Normally they should be. At least they can't remember anything, which should give you an indication of what we're going to see soon. They seem to be mind-controlled. Good, let's take the bonus loot up here and move on afterwards. Our main target to get the second point, the second source point, is going to be Decker's Cave, which is a place to the southwest. And there is an easy way of doing it, and there is a harder way of doing it. And since we have managed to do so well, I'm actually going to go with a harder way. However, this here seems to be even a little bit more problematic. There is the Jinn quest, and I don't know why exactly the modder decided to put 4 Jinns instead of 1 into this playthrough, but that is definitely going to be a little bit harder. So let's do that in the next playthrough, in the next video.